welcome to our weekend vlog. I got some new glasses. These are my Zenni optical ones. I love them so much I'm ordering another pair in black. These are purple, can you see? Absolutely love them. They are the most comfortable glasses. So I mean, everything costs $6.95, but by the time you add the no line for the progressive lenses and the anti-glare and all that kind of stuff, it ends up costing about 49 bucks. But where are you getting prescription glasses for $49? Seriously. So a little update on my health. Wow. Talk about a gong show. So finally, I don't even remember where the vlog ended last week. If you notice, I'm having trouble talking. It's from the new pill I'm on for my nerve pain, and for some reason it's affecting my speech. So yeah, so we're just trying to get through until we get back from Hawaii, because I want to enjoy my trip. And if I can't talk, I can't talk. Whatever, right? So I still have facial pain. I'm supposed to up this medication, but I'm a little nervous because I don't know what's going to happen with my speech and stuff. But I'm just making do, I guess. I was supposed to have that procedure done, you know, that spinal catheter where they were supposed to deposit the freezing to the ganglion nerve. But my situation is anatomical. There is a vein or an artery pressing on the nerve. Only thing that's going to fix that is surgery. So we talked to the surgeon. He does not want me to have that procedure done until he sees me. He wanted to see me, but right away, but we were going to be gone. Like, he wants to see me March 1st, I think. No, that's a Saturday. I can't remember. But anyway, so I'm going to see him March the 8th as soon as we get back. So he's going to discuss operating on that side. And you know what, guys? I think I'm ready. This has been excruciatingly horrible. So I was supposed to go get a steroid injection. I said no. I'm just letting my body, just giving it a rest. Too much stuff, you know, too much crap. Richard has been amazing, a godsend, a sweetie pie. We've had so many giggles. He's just such a nice man. He really has been wonderful. And I know this isn't easy on him, which is why I want him to have the trip. And we're having it. Hot damn it, we're going to Hawaii. So if I have to do it on painkillers, I will. So this pill makes me have a lot of spit. So I'm always swallowing. It's the weirdest thing. But, you know, side effects, what are you going to do? So anyway, I put on my makeup on because today I'm going to venture out. Richard wants to go to the mall, and we haven't been for a long, long time. And so I'm going to try to venture out. It's really cold, which is another reason why I haven't been out. It's hard on this facial pain, the cold, but I have that pretty cowl that I knit. So I'm going to put that on and cover myself up. All I have to do is make it from the steps to the car, and then he'll drop me off the door. Super easy. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So we're just getting ready to hit the mall. And I want to go to the Dollar Tree. I've been watching these hauls, you know, when you're kind of shut in and you're watching these hauls. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I made another wisdom doll. I'll have to show it to you. I'll let you guys say hi to Richard first. But I made another one of those dolls and some bracelets.
Hello.
Did you buy me a coffee?
No.
No. What's that, an old one?
Yeah.
Did you roll up the rim?
No, I have to do that yet.
I bet you we won a car.
Wouldn't that be something, eh?
Wouldn't that be?
I got the mail.
Oh, good. Anything exciting?
All for you.
Of course. Roll up the rim.
Here looks good.
It does. I just put this bandana on.
It looks nice.
This bandana's on to cover the gray because I'm trying to hold off until we leave. Like, I don't want to dye my hair before we go.
Oops.
You roll up the rim. Don't throw it away.
It looks good.
Thank you. You like it with the bandana?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Oh, thanks. Well, I'm ready to go. Aren't you surprised? Look, I've makeup on.
Yeah. Yeah, super.
Super duper. We're just holding to see if we won anything. Yeah,
See,
because we win that all the time. That's we've had about 50 million of those. But anyway, I want to take you downstairs and show you my new dolly. This big one. This is my first one. Her name is Hope. Love her. You know, they're like children. And this is her sister. Yes, they must have had different fathers because she's a little plump. You know, the genetics clearly slim and, you know. But that's okay. We love ourselves, no matter what size. Her name is Balance. Now, you can see she has twigs in her hair, and she has a flower garland, and she doesn't really need a face. She is in a bird cage. I sewed in wire and then beads. And then down here, these are the homemade beads I made last week out of the plastic pop bottle. And there's some cloth ones, I think, on here too. And then there's some metal ones. So kinds of beads on. Oh, there's a cloth one. And then the cool thing about Balance is she is very balanced, because this is when you're feeling contained, vulnerable, caged in, like I've been feeling this week, you know, trapped, just, you know, in a caged bird. But the other side of her is when you're feeling free, like you're just running free in the forest. This is the other side of her. Balance. So she's a reversible dolly. She has a bead there. All this beautiful pearl trim is from Scrap and Abby. And it looks so beautiful on her. See, look at that. I didn't sew one thing, it's all glued. And then, of course, her beads. So that's my dolly Balance. And her sister, Hope. So, yeah. And then I'll show you what else I made. I started playing around after watching lots of videos, and I started making these. Well, it's hard to see because there's such a mess. How about over here? These wisdom bracelets. 1-knot wisdom bracelets. Aren't they cool? And here's another one. I've only made 2. So there's the bracelet on, and see how there's just one simple knot? And we're talking about funny things. So we're at West Edmonton Mall, and Richard's going to try dropping me off at the door to see if that helps, because something cold just triggers this pain. It's like when things contract and expand like that. It's awful. So anyway, I'm going in the mall. Anyway, I wanted to show you our haul. Richard said he would make supper and I could come up here and just chill, which was very sweet. So well, first we went to the Dollar Tree. A lot of the stuff is downstairs, like cleaners and stuff like the Kleenex and things like that aren't that interesting, but some of this stuff is. So we got some poofs. Richard got 2 because he needed a new one for home and one for a trip. So he'll probably take this one for the trip. I got this one for the trip. Look at that. Isn't that something else with the gold on it? Love it. So this one he'll use at home. Then I got some foamy brushes. You know, can't do without those. And then I needed a stylus. That I'm going to be playing with clay, mostly with. I'm going to try out this clay. This kind of clay doesn't require baking. So it was in the kids section. I want to try it out because I want to see if it is, what's the word? If it will hold, real oils. What do you call them? Essential oils. Because I want to make these air fresheners, and I just want to see if that will work. So I just bought one of them. And then I got, for the beads that I made out of the bottles, if you guys watched that video, I didn't have a lot of glitter. And I wanted it to be more like glitter paint. You know, this kind of glue glitter. So I just bought 3 of those. Some Mod Podge. some floral wire. I'm going to try this. I made some bracelets out of wire. I'm going to see if the floral wire will work as well as the other wire. Those bracelets I showed you. When I was making my dolly, I noticed that I needed like a thimble. Spanish moss for here for another doll I have. Blue. Some chocolate brown goose feathers. Love that they're chocolate brown. Aren't they gorgeous? So I got 2 of those. I got this doily. It's actually, these are polyester. I kind of wanted it to be cotton because I wanted to spray it. But I'm going to see if this will take Delusion spray because I want to make sort of a funky boho dream catchery looking thing. It's not really a dream catcher. So yeah, I wanted to get those because I saw them. Then we went on to the mall. Oh, I saw these coloring books and I just got a gift of one from my friend Miriam. It's gorgeous. When I met her, she met me actually at the doctor's and she has trigeminal neuralgia as well. And I love it. It's sitting on my dresser over there. But this one is super thin. It's almost like a magazine. And if you lose it, you're not, it's like a coloring book, like a kid's coloring book. But if you lose it, you're not going to be upset. I would be upset if I lost the other one. And look, when I am flying somewhere, I love to color. Then just as we were leaving in Impulse Alley at the Dollar Tree, they had these. Let me just open it. Cutest thing ever. It is a coloring book and a journal. And it's not very big. I mean, it's the size of my hand. And so on one side, there's something to color, and the other is journaling spot. Isn't that neat? So, you know what? I think I might take this one instead. This is so awesome. Because this would just be great for traveling. I mean, just for the plane and the airport, you know? And you can just write your feelings on one page, date it, use it for more than one trip. I absolutely love it. So yeah, $1.25 Winners. Sorry I'm stuttering. See, this is what happens. I can't focus. I thought they were so cute because they were $3.99. And I'm going to use them with that clay. Sorry. Where's the price? There it is, $3.99. And I want to use them with that clay that I bought because they're the perfect size. They're really tiny. And Richard bought some stuff because he needed some clothes. So he got this really nice, heavy flannel shirt. It is really, really thick and really, really nice. He's going to wear this out. I know he will. He loves this kind of stuff. So he got this. Then he got a few t-shirts for the trip. This one's a nice Perry Ellis, really lightweight. I don't know if it's showing how pretty blue this is, but it's a beautiful blue color. And this one, I loved this. I love that designer Jack and Jones. He's bought other clothes by them. I'm very much a person that likes detail in things, like very simple detail. And look at the stitching. Can you see down the front here? These lines in here. I just love that. It's just a simple t-shirt, but just the way it's stitched gives it that kind of look. So you got that one. He got one of these muscle shirts for the beach. He hates this stuff. This one's by Levi's, but I said just something to put over your swimsuit while you're on the beach. And then this really nice gray and white one. And this was a bargain. This one was only $4.99 on sale. So that's really, really nice. So he's got some nice things. Oh, this is like a jumpsuit, look, with pants. Hang on. That's the back. But you know, one of these jumpsuits. So please excuse my wild hair because I took my headband off. But this is what it is. It's like one piece, and I just added some jewelry. I'll go closer. Jewelry on it, so it could be, see how cute? I think it's really nice. $17 at Old Navy. So this morning I'm gonna make this oatmeal cake. It's a favorite of my family's, especially Richard. He just loves it. But I think I half it because it's huge. It's a heavy, 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 dense cake, and it excuse me, goes in an angel food pan. So I think I'm gonna half it and put it in a smaller, I think I have a smaller pan. So yeah, let me get started on this. It is so yummy. There, I've got the recipe, half the recipe in the pan. So you can imagine how big this cake is when it's all done. Like, I mean, it goes right to here and rises right over. But I mean, there are so many spices in here. There's nutmeg, cinnamon, vanilla. I put chia seeds in, and I put hemp seeds in here. It's whole wheat flour, raisins. You can add nuts, but we never do because of the nut allergies in the family. And yeah, it's just chock full of goodness. Like, one slice of this is breakfast. I used to make this for my kids all the time because they had so many activities and things to do, you know. So yeah, this would be their after school snack. Don't judge me on my oven. See the baking soda? Yeah. Had a little bit of an oven fire, but I am going to, I keep forgetting to set the oven on oven cleaner, so I'm actually going to do that today, put a note on the stove to clean my oven. I need these jars, and I'm looking, excuse me, for some more jars. I want to make these, I'm going to call them Goddess Meditation Candles. And they're so pretty. So I've got a list. I'm just in, my mojo is going crazy. I've been inspired by so many different people, and I just want to go, 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 go. And I was saying to my friend Janet, I said, Janet, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I can't stop crafting. She goes, you're in survival mode, Monica. You've been through hell, and that's your way of coping. And that is so true. That's how I cope, is just bury myself in my cave and put on my tunes, drink tea, and gibber. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go get dressed now. I haven't even had breakfast. Any of you like that? You get up in the morning and you just want to do something before you get dressed? That is Monica. I usually clean the kitchen, but I kind of messed it up this morning. But I usually clean it all up, and then I'll have breakfast. I even noticed yesterday I was lying on the couch, or the day before yesterday. I'm lying on the sofa here. You can see all the dented in spots I was lying, and I looked over here, and there was dust on the piano. So I had to get up, dust the piano, and then go back and lie down. Craziness. Like, that does not go there. That goes there. Yeah. And the more unwell I feel, the more type A and OCD I become, you know? So weird. Except in my craft room, because it looks like a hurricane hit it. Now, these two have been fighting like, oh my God. I cannot wait to show this to Richard. Sorry. They have been fighting and growling. It sounds like an illegal dog fight in the back, back alley of some ghetto street. And look at them. And he's licking Percy. Aw. Sorry to disturb you. So here's the finished cake. Doesn't that look nummy, 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 nummy? Yeah. So I'm just going to let it cool in the pan for a little bit. So my cake kind of bombed coming out of the pan. It broke, but that is not going to affect the cake at all. But I'm just trying to show you the size of half of a recipe, so you can imagine how big this thing is with one recipe. And then it's got, you can probably see a little bit of glaze on top. It's just lemon juice and icing sugar glaze. Is this cake good, Richard?
I don't know. I haven't eaten today. But most of the time it's delicious.
This is really good. The only difference is I added chia seeds and hemp. What is it called? Hemp. So Janet's over and she's knitting. What are you making, Janet?
I'm knitting a little vest, a little waistcoat.
For Avery?
For Avery.
That's very pretty.
Yeah.
Janet's like the knitter from, one of those knitters that's like, yeah. And you see how tidy her little area is? Now let's just scan over to what Monica is doing here. Look at this. Isn't that nice? Well, all this from the dollar store needs to be put away in my crafts. Got my fabric, and I'm making bracelets. So I made these two while I've been sitting with Janet. This one, love this one. And these beads are the ones I made with the bottles. And that's one of my fabric beads. It's a bottle bead, and that's just a hangy bead. And then I made this one, which I think is so pretty. See the little sequins in it? And I have to say, this glue that I got from the Dollar Tree is amazing. It's just called Craft Glue, and I will be going back to get more of this. This is really, really good stuff. It
And I
glues
will be
really.
coming with you. That is wonderful.
It's really, and I love that it comes with its own little top, which is somewhere in this mess. I should find it because I don't want to throw it out. But there's a little white top that it comes with to keep the glue from going all, grungy. Like it has a little thing like this, and the lid is attached to it. I know it's here. I just saw it a minute ago. But anyway, yeah, it has this little lid, which is awesome for $1. Come on. Anyway, so we're just going to carry on. So Richard just went out the door with the doggies. They're so cute. They were so excited to go for a walk. It's almost sunset. Can you see there? Yeah, not quite. So Janet and I had a really, really nice time. But then I was like, I'm getting tired. So I put on my little onesie after she left. And I'm up in my room and I'm going through all this old jewelry. Like I went through my jewelry box about a month ago. And I want to go through here and separate, excuse me, chains from beads. Like I know I can use these conchi beads or whatever they're called. And yeah, just take the backs off things that I can use for, so that would be a cool medallion on something, just go through here and see what I got in here that I can use for other purposes for crafting. So I'm just going to sit here on my bed, turn on the TV and watch, maybe Say Yes to the Dress, and just play around with all this fun stuff. I brought my needle nose pliers and the snippers. So this morning I am taking a spiritual healing bath. So it's not just a bath. And if you go back on my Soothing the Creative Soul, you'll see there's a whole video just about the bath. So this morning I'm actually taking a spiritual healing bath because Richard's gone. He's at church. And so I'm going to do a whole video about this bath because it's going to take up too much time in my vlog. So if you are interested in that, just watch the video. But that's what I'm doing. So that's why you see all this stuff out here. My crystals and all this stuff. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I finished my bath and oh my God, is all I can say. It was the most beautiful experience. I really think that, we poo-poo a lot of that stuff about spirituality, and yes, a lot of you go to church and we all believe in God and all that stuff, but we don't look after our own spirituality. And this was like more than praying. It was like honestly being rebaptized. And I'd open my eyes and I'd be like, but I'm in my own tub. Why do I feel so, I don't know, I can't describe. I almost feel like, it's going to sound weird, but I felt safe and like there were angels around me. I don't know. It was just this weirdest feeling. And no, it's not from drugs. And I just could feel so close to the Holy Spirit, I guess. And I know some of you have felt that too before. But there you are. You're completely vulnerable. You're naked. You're in water. You've already had a shower, so you're clean. If you watch the video on the bath, you have to take a shower before you get in this water. So this water is not for cleansing purposes. So you're in the water. There's candles going, incense going. It's just, the water was being charged by the moonlight. So it's just all the elements. Like there's the earth, the sky, the crystals are the earth and the sky, the moonlight, and then you're in the water and you're just, I don't know. But I don't care what it was, I feel better. You're supposed to wear bright afterwards, so I have yellow and white on for today. So yeah, I'm weird, I know. And Richard says I'm not a hippie. What? So I'm going to make some really nice tea right now. And I'm going to go and get my Bella Grace magazine downstairs. I haven't looked in it for a long time. So I'm going to put these downstairs and I'm going to go grab I've been having a lot of trouble, as you guys know, opening my mouth and chewing and talking. So I noticed I was getting some of those canker sores in my mouth, and oh my God, they hurt. And the only time I get those is if I'm not eating vegetables. So for the last 3 or 4 days, I've been making vegetable smoothies. So I thought I'd show you guys what's in it. Mine has orange juice, carrot juice, spinach. I'm gonna put a little bit more pineapple in here, fat-free yogurt, vanilla yogurt, and some ice cubes, and a half a banana. There, I think that's done. I don't add any extra sweetener to it. I don't find I need it, but we will taste this one and see how it is. Talk about a real green smoothie, hey? This is the real McCoy. Not that the others aren't, but you know what I mean. Okay. Actually, you know what I was saying to Richard? I really think the majority of my problem was from that freezing thing I had done, because I cannot open my jaw. It's crazy. So let's see this one. That is really good. So vegetables, check.
Happy and you look great. You look refreshed and
See?
well.
That was my bath.
Yeah, very nice.
I had a healing bath. If you want to see the whole outfit, where's the mirror? There it is. I'm in white pants too. White pants, yellow shirt, yellow headband. Maleka Likimaka. That's the only Hawaiian word I know.
And what does it mean?
I don't know. I think it means Merry Christmas. I'm pretty sure. We are just about to sit here watching the Grammys. They're just opening up, and I think that's Adele. I'm pretty sure it is. So I just want to end the vlog here. Oh, yes, it is. So I just want to end the vlog here before I get into copyright trouble for playing this. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful next week and a vlog. I've just had a relaxing afternoon, really. Just chilling with my magazines and just chilling on my bed. It was really nice. I wasn't in bed or acting sick. I was just journaling and, you know, looking online and stuff. It was just so relaxing. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. And thanks so, so much for watching. And we'll see you next week. Bye.